What's up, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. If I look tired in this video, that's probably literally all I can give because I am so tired today. I went to bed late last night, which has kind of been my norm, which I do not like that. And then I signed up for like this development training class with my job, and it's 8 to 12. Typically, I don't get online until around 8:30, and I know the half hour doesn't seem like it makes a difference when you have to be awake and alert in a training class where you have to have your camera on and participate. It is mentally draining, and because I was already tired physically, it was just a long morning for me. But ironically, the training that I'm taking is 7 Habits of Effective People. And so I'm learning a lot about I'm learning a lot about myself and how I spend my time and some things that I need to adjust and change just to be more effective overall. And I love taking personal development courses or just reading up on personal development and stuff like that, aside from reading from the Bible, because it's not only enough to understand who we were created to be and what God had intended for us, but we have to actually act on that too, right? So if I know that I'm created to live this blessed life, and I'm also created to help people find their purpose, and not just find their purpose, but realize their potential and grow and develop in the way that lines up with how God created them to be, then I also need to be developing myself so that I can help others. I can't just absent-mindedly go about life as if things are just going to be handed to me or my life is just going to be grand, because then I'm going to run into look, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so tired, but I'm going to run into moments like this or like this morning where I'm just so tired and I'm frustrated. And honestly, that's really what I was. I had a feeling of frustration, because I just wasn't, capitalizing on, honestly, the hours that I should have been asleep last night. So I always have turnaround moments, and it's okay. If you are like me and you have multiple turnaround moments, sometimes within the week. But as long as you're turning them around, that's really all that matters. Anyway, that was my random rant for the day. Let's get right into today's video. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. This week, we are talking about giving. And so trying to figure out how that plays into our overall theme for the month, which is to be thankful, or we're talking about thankfulness because we are coming up on and already in this season of thanks, to trying to weave those together or really connect those two ideas together on paper or when you're just looking at it, because I'm gonna admit, when I looked at it, I'm just like, well, what the heck do those have to do with one another? But trying to put those things together may seem like a very hard and daunting task, but when you really think about it, how can you come up with or think about the concept of giving or being able to give or a gift without understanding what thankfulness is, and vice versa? So today and Friday, we're going to talk about 2 main points, I guess, that really tie in giving and thankfulness together. And hopefully we can pull in our thankfulness list that also had our response or our gratitude on there as well. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is what your heart or where you're giving from. I'll put it like that. So what is the root of you being a giver, or what is the root of you providing that gift? Because at the end of the day, if you are not a thankful person or a person who values thankfulness and everything that comes with that, which includes gratitude, which is your response to your thankfulness, then there's no way, shape, or form, in my opinion, that you're going to be able to give to someone else with good intention. Because remember, on Monday, we defined giving as providing love or other emotional support or caring about someone. I can't care about anything that I'm not thankful that I have a relationship with that person. So for example, with my nieces, I'll say it like that. With my nieces, I love them unconditionally, honestly. I love them like they're my own kids. You couldn't tell me, honestly, that they're not my own kids, except when they act up. Then I will gladly pass over their ownership back to their parents. But when they're acting perfect, like the angels I know they are, I love them, and I adopt them literally as my own. And because I am thankful for the relationship that we have, and granted, a lot of it is going to be one-sided because I am their senior and I'm an adult, but they also provide, you know, a lot of things into that relationship too. So they provide me joy, laughter, sometimes peace. I take the best naps when I sleep. When, you know, when I'm trying to rock them to sleep, I take the best naps and rocking myself to sleep, I guess. And then also they allow me to see a different side of myself, that some points that I need to change in order to be, again, that best woman that I was created to be. And then just some points that I really want to capitalize on. So in that relationship, because I am thankful of the relationship that I have with my nieces, I don't mind providing certain things to them, because I know not only are they deserving of it, but because I love them, because thankfulness is the root of why I'm giving in the first place. Thankfulness and love, I guess you can say that. So really, you can apply that to anything in any situation. And giving does not just have to be a physical gift, right? Like, you could give time, you can give energy, you can give love, you can give support. Of course, you can give monetarily too, but it doesn't always have to be a physical gift. But really understand the root of your giving and try to trace it back to that line, that relationship line. And I'm not just talking about with people. It could be your relationship with your job. Are you thankful that you have your job? If so, how much time and effort are you spent, or do you spend giving to that so that you could see it flourish? Because if it's something that's on your thankfulness list that we made a couple weeks ago, you should be giving a good amount of time, effort, or, you know, whatever is necessary for that relationship or that environment to flourish. If not, maybe you need to check why they're on your thankfulness list in the first place. Okay. So that is that's really the first connection that we can tie in with giving and being thankful, is understanding the roots of why you're giving in the first place, or understanding the root of, honestly, like what your heart intent is behind what you're giving. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about the second point, okay? Which I'm going to leave it up to surprise. So I will see you guys again on Friday. Have a great rest of the day today and a fabulous Thursday. Talk to you guys on Friday. Bye.